Now back to the book by Adewale Ademoyega. You see, when Adewale Ademoyega said, oh, the British gave them power, oh, the British did this, it was not like that. Oh, the British wanted, in fact, let me read to you what he said that NCNC did. Because this is what happens to Yoruba bots. They just tell you one thing, be shouting, you think that you have information. They only told you what they thought you needed to support them. So it says here, as a result, the British gave the North 55% of the federal constituencies, a lie, which already debunked. It wasn't just the British, it was the East actually. Courtesy the representatives in Lagos at the Legislative Council. If the NPC succeeded in maintaining its hold on the North, which it actually did with the active support of the British, it would be in control at the federal level. Although Chief Awolowo had agreed to make the NCNC the senior partner in an alliance of the southern parties. What does it mean? You see, there was an agreement at the it was introduced by Awolowo. The idea was that Zik would be the prime minister, Awolowo would be the finance minister. That was the suggestion that Awolowo gave in 1959. See, this Awolowo name, we are going to redeem it in this country, because children of hate want to destroy that name for us. So we are going to take back that name. That man came up with the idea that, listen, this one won't do. You be the Oga, be the prime minister. I will be the federal, the finance minister. They now sent a delegation to discuss with Zik. The delegation was at Asaba in a guest house or hotel, hoping to have a meeting with Zik. It was in that place that they discovered that Zik had gone to work with the North. But the question is, why did Zik work with the North? Let me tell you what Ademoyega said, and let me tell you why he did from what we've read earlier. He said, although Chief Awolowo had agreed, this is why we struck by Adewale Ademoyega, the one they're always shouting about. He says, although Chief Awolowo had agreed to make the NCNC the senior partner in an alliance of the southern parties, Dr. Azikiwe did not seize the golden opportunity to install at federal level a government of the progressive forces of the South and North. Of course, the NPC did threaten that if the southern parties allied to capture power at the federal level, the North would secede. This was an empty threat which could not be effected unless the British were prepared to back it up with their own superior force of arms. Page 8. As it happened, the ready British deposition to back up the NPC, coupled with, this is where I'm going, with the latent antipathy of some NCNC leaders against the AG, led the NCNC to team up with the NPC to form the government in December 59. What is Adewale Ademoyega saying? He's saying that, listen, there are some leaders in NCNC who didn't like Awolowo like that. And then the British were already backing the North. Therefore, NCNC worked with the North. That's not what happened. What really happened was this. Azikiwe had been stealing people's money. He had been caught in 56. They were telling him that, listen, the way they move, be like say you go do prison. You know how the Lai used to say, you will do jail. You go do jail. The only thing you can do, and you find this from Harold Smith, you also find it in this book, A Fatherless People by Dele Ogun. The only thing if you do now is to say, work with the North. Azikiwe did not work with the North because people were against the AG. Azikiwe worked with the North because if he didn't do what they said he should do, he would have gone to prison. For what? For taking the money of the region and using that money to shore up his own bank and keep it afloat until he went bankrupt. Now, if you did not know this, will you not go and carry gun and say you have been a revolutionary? That's why I say revolution, revolution, people are always shouting. Do you even know the information that you require? Do you even know why we are where we are before you are shouting revolution? This was what happened to Ademoyega. He went to join these people. I will say read this book. Oh, I respect him. Oh, but all the information when just they give, that's exactly what's happening today. Just tell you Nigeria is bad. Nigeria is terrible. Let's do revolution. How? Why? What? How did it become terrible? Let's discuss it first. Because what you will discover is that the person telling let's fight is from his place. It's from his place that this wala started. But he said, no, it's the Hausa Fulani. And I'm not saying the Hausa Fulani are not the problem in Nigeria. Make no mistakes. Everybody has his own issues in this country. But see, what I will not do in my life is to follow you to hate one group. Oh, it's Fulani is the problem. You are my problem just as much as he is my problem, and I can walk and chew at the same time. I can deal with both of you at the same time. Don't distract me by telling me that's your problem. It's not me, it's you. So hopefully we're going to have less and less of Adewale Ademoyega in Yoruba land. Anyway, he got the information wrong and then he went to organized school. Now let's continue with the book Why We Struck.